The world watches with bated breath. Russia, under the shroud of war, has redefined its nuclear doctrine. No longer is it just about existential threats. Now, even a conventional attack, if deemed supported by a nuclear power, could trigger a nuclear response. This is not a hypothetical threat. It is a clear and present danger, aimed squarely at the West's support for Ukraine. The Kremlin's message is chilling: continue to arm Ukraine and face the consequences. The use of nuclear weapons, once unthinkable, is now within the realm of possibility. The world stands at a precipice, staring into the abyss of nuclear conflict. The stakes have never been higher. Ukraine, locked in a desperate struggle for survival, has crossed a line. Armed with US-supplied ATACMS missiles, they struck deep inside Russian territory. A military facility in Bryansk, once thought untouchable, lay in ruins. This act, while strategically significant, carries with it the weight of potential escalation. Russia, already rattled by Ukraine's fierce resistance, now faces the reality of its adversary striking at the heart of its territory. The attack on Bryansk is a turning point in the conflict. It is a stark reminder that this war is far from over, and that both sides are willing to escalate to achieve their objectives. The world watches, holding its breath, waiting for Russia's response. Vladimir Putin, the architect of this conflict, has laid down his terms for peace. His demands are non-negotiable, a bitter pill for the West to swallow. He demands an end to Western support for Ukraine, the removal of Zelensky, and a face-to-face meeting with Trump. These are not the demands of a man seeking peace. They are the ultimatums of a leader determined to dictate the terms of surrender. Putin's vision for Ukraine is clear: a subjugated state, stripped of its sovereignty and independence. The West, faced with Putin's intransigence, must now make a choice: compromise with a dictator or stand firm in the face of aggression. The future of Ukraine, and indeed the world, hangs in the balance. Section 4. Cracks in the Western Front. The once united front against Russia's aggression is showing signs of strain. The UK, a staunch supporter of Ukraine, has signaled a potential shift in policy. The focus, they argue, should be on securing the strongest possible negotiating position for Ukraine, even if it means territorial concessions. This pragmatic, some might say cynical approach, reflects the growing realization that a decisive military victory for Ukraine may be elusive. The cost of supporting Ukraine both financially and in terms of military aid is taking its toll. The West, once united in its condemnation of Russia's aggression, is now grappling with the complexities of a protracted conflict. The question is, how long can this fragile unity hold? Section 5. The Bear and the Dragon. As the West grapples with its own internal divisions, a new threat emerges. Russia, increasingly isolated on the world stage, has found a willing partner in China. The two countries, bound by their shared animosity towards the West, have deepened their military and economic cooperation. This burgeoning alliance has sent shockwaves through the international community. China's growing assertiveness, coupled with Russia's willingness to use military force, has created a volatile and unpredictable geopolitical landscape. The world watches nervously as the bear and the dragon draw closer. Their alliance, born out of shared interests and mutual distrust of the West, has the potential to reshape the global order.